What's up everybody, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel, whatever the case may be. Today we are going to try to get the camshaft reinstalled and get the timing belt back together. Then after that we can start getting into some of the fabrication stuff, as well as oil change, just stupid stuff like that that also needs done. So I did say we'd go over the camshaft real quick, so we'll do that before we throw it in, get you guys, get your eyes on it. So honestly, nothing looks crazy. Number 2 here does look like it got some heat into the lifter, as well as, or number 1, number 2. The lifters honestly don't look bad. They have a pretty decent wear pattern. Lobes, I mean, I'd say typical wear on the lobes. Nothing I'm concerned about. And let me be honest. If we got in here and we saw a small issue, I'm not talking catastrophic. Catastrophic we gotta fix. But talking a small issue, I'm probably gonna put it back together. You know, it wasn't budgeted in this repair to start getting into changing lifters or camshaft or something like that. Not budgeted, so unless it was catastrophic, it's gonna go back together. Got some assembly lube that we'll use to put it back together since it's all wiped down and clean. Nothing crazy out of these either. Everything honestly looks pretty good, so we're gonna get to slapping the lifters back in, and then we'll throw the camshaft in, get it torqued down. And once the camshaft's in, then we'll be able to start getting that timing belt back together. So I'll set you guys up, and we're gonna start getting this together. So, alright, I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Alright, well, we got the camshaft in. I put assembly lube on the sides and the top of the lifters, on all the lobes, all the bearings, all that stuff, and then a little bit on the bottom of each nut, to get a little bit more accurate of a torque, considering it's only 15 foot-pounds. When I set it in, your valves on cylinder 1 are closed at top dead center, so both lobes should be pointed up, and once you get that in, it'll let you slide in your little holder there for to hold it in place. So camshaft's in, so we're pretty much ready. We're probably gonna go ahead, jump down there, pull the water pump, I think. if I remembered, if I put a metal impeller in, I think I did. If I remembered if I did that, I probably wouldn't even take it out. I'd just leave it in there. So I actually might still. Well, you know what? I drained the coolant, so we're doing it. We're gonna pull it. We're gonna do it. I drained the coolant. We're doing it. I have it. Okay. So I'm gonna drop the engine down probably a little bit, get some better access to it, and then we'll get you guys in there, and we will get that out, get it replaced, and then get the belt back on, get everything assembled, get it on, get it ready to go. And I forgot to order the glow plug harness, so not that it matters. Like I said, we're gonna get this together and we're gonna do some fab work on it, so it's not like it's a huge deal if takes a couple days to get here. So hopefully I can remember to order that tonight. So all right, let's get to it and get that water pump out. All right, had to put myself together a little bit before I turned the camera back on. It's getting rowdy in here. So, how you guys saw, I pulled the water pump out. Obviously, coolant went everywhere or whatever. With where my jack was, I didn't have room to get my bucket in there, so it is what it is. Threw some oil, dry down, clean it up, whatever. Slipped the new one in, cleaned up that surface a little bit, slipped the new one in, tightened all that stuff down, replaced those idler pulleys, and then got my tensioner on, set that nut on finger tight, started routing the belt, and you use the camshaft sprocket to kind of flip that belt up into position. I had it set on the edge of the sprocket, and then you kind of just pull it over, push it up, and you can loosen the 3 bolts on the front of the injection pump. Gives you a little play there, and then once you get that in, you'll go to your tensioner, and there's like a little notch, and then like a little tang thing almost. You rotate it. Once those line up, then you can tighten down the nut on the front. And you go back, tighten up the nut on the camshaft, and that's it. So everything's still in time. Have all my locks in. I'm going to start taking all the locks off, and then we're going to rotate this 360 degrees by hand using that camshaft tool. So I'm going to pull those locks off, and I'll get you guys in there, and you watch me rotate it and all that stuff. So let's get to it, and we'll get this wrapped up for the most part. I think once we do that, we'll put some silicone on the head. I gotta clean that head up a little bit more. Put some silicone on there, and then we'll slap the cam cover, or the valve cover back on. Yeah, that's kind of where I want to be for today. We might, if I can get everything that I put silicone on back on, so that can set over the next however long this thing's going to be in here, that'd be awesome. And if I could get the engine back on the engine mounts, that'd be pretty cool. So we're going to try to get there, but let's get this engine rotated and we'll go from there. Let you guys watch it in real time. I have all of the locks out. Probably wouldn't have hurt to take that rag out of the intake, but just cross our fingers it does not get sucked in. Yeah. Screwing up you guys' view there a little bit. Oh yeah, that's good compression right there. That's good compression. And there we are. 360. No problems. Good deal. All right. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully in the next day or two we'll get the engine mounts and stuff back on and then get right into the fabrication and stuff. The mounts aren't gonna take but a few minutes, hopefully only a few minutes. But timing belt's done, camshaft's in, valve cover's back on. So we're about wrapped up with the whole timing belt job, so that's pretty exciting. And then just get on to all the fabrication stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you like this stuff. Leave me a comment below if you want. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks.